Blessings, everyone. I hope you guys are having a great Sunday. I hope you're all blessed. And I just want to thank all the 25 people. Well, the last time I checked, it was 25 people. So I want to thank everybody that watched my video and that liked it. I didn't see the likes. I just said views. But anyways, it doesn't matter. Today I'm going to talk about when I went through cancer, leukemia, and what the person goes through. Well, they're the ones that are going through it, okay? So, when a person has cancer, the person does not want a visitor crying. If I go like this, is because I really want to concentrate on what I'm saying, and I have the tendency to lose track of what I say. So, when a person has cancer, they don't want people coming in crying. They don't want people, telling them what's going to happen, when are you going to get out. Because maybe it was just me, but I'm the kind of person that I did want to know nothing from the doctor. I didn't want to talk to the doctor. I just wanted to get better and get out. Right? So when when they told me that I had leukemia, I pooped on myself. It was like it just came out. It was just the doctor had told me, we found out what you have, and he didn't like me in the way my doctor was on vacation, and when the doctor came in, he was really rude, and he just blurted out, "You got 3 months to live," right? So I was in shock, and the nurse looked at him. The main nurse looked at him, gave him like a look, like, you don't tell people like that, And my son's dad at first was right by me, but then he was standing in front of me when I started pooping. And I mean, I think the whole floor could hear me. It was going up like when you have really bad diarrhea. And I was really scared, and all I wanted to do at that moment was I wanted to talk to my son, and I told my son's dad had stepped out of the room to talk to the doctor, and the nurse came in, and she had a syringe with her, and she said, "Carmen, I'm gonna give you this," and I said, "No, no, no," and I was still going, coming out of me, and I said, "No, no." She goes, "Yes, we need to calm you down. This is not good for you. When you get upset like this, your blood is rushing, and we can't have that." And I'm like, "You're not gonna knock me out. You're not. You're not." No, I had a really bad mouth back then, so I was screaming and telling her no. Then I started yelling for my son's dad, and I said, "Get me out of here, please. Get me out of here. If I only have," and the doctor goes, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa. You cannot leave." I go, "I can do whatever I want, but with bad words." And then I said I could refuse. I have the right to refuse, and I am not going to stay here. So he told me, "Just calm down, please." Then he proceeded to clean me, and the nurse said, "No, no, no, no. It's okay. We'll do it." So 2 nurses came in, and I said, "No, I don't. No, I want him to." They said no. The one nurse was really good with me, and she goes, "Carmen, we cannot let him go through cleaning you like this, because he's got emotions too, and he's going through. We don't know what he's thinking. We don't know what you're thinking, but I need to give you this to calm down. And I said, no, 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 no. She goes, okay, can I give you a pill? I said, no, I don't want a pill. She goes, it won't knock you down. You would just relax. That's all. We want you to relax. It's just a little pill. We put it under your tongue so you can relax. And I said, okay. So then she came back. She goes, we called your doctor. He's on his way back. And the reason why we called him is because of the way this doctor told you. He was not supposed to tell you like that. That is not protocol. And I said, when he should be fired. And then she goes, I'm sure something's going to happen. He was like a sub doctor, but I'm sure he was somebody's doctor. Anyways, as we started doing that, the nurse started telling me we have to start chemo in the next 2 days. We're going to be planning it, how we're going to do it, because we understand that you have, my spine is not made out of bone, it's made out of metal. So they said we can't, we can't do chemo because of your metals, right? So I said, no, I'm not doing anything. I'm going home. I need to go home. I need to see my son. I need to go home. I need to go to Disneyland. I need to go home. And then after a while, I had seen my son's dad crying in the hallway, so he calmed down. And then he came in after they cleaned me up. And I told him, let's go home. Please take me home. He says, no, we can't do that. You have to go through your treatment so you get better. And I go, no, I want to go home. He goes, no, no, no. Tomorrow I promise I'll bring, our son over here to see you. So I said, okay. He goes, you need to calm down. I go, yeah, they gave me a pill. And I think I'm calming down. So the nurse had told him to start making his bed so we could lay down, because the doctor had told me this around, it had to be around 8:30 in the night. So she goes, it's gonna be your medication soon, and we need to get you ready for bed. So my doctor came a few days later, and he told me that he was really sorry what the other doctor had said, and I had told him, fire that, with bad words. And he goes, yeah, we're working things out. When I was going through leukemia, I didn't know how blessed I was, and I think God was all in this, and I give him all the glory and all the praise, because I feel, the way I look back, that, okay, I don't know if you guys are gonna be like understanding what I'm saying, but I saw the rest of the patients, not in my room, but I would see the other patients, and I'm the one that got the most visitors. I'm the one that got food from outside. I'm the one, my room was very decorated. I had fresh flowers every day. I had balloons. Like, I ended up counting all the balloons. I was in the hospital the first time. I think that I was like in there, like in and out, like I would stay 2 weeks and then go home for a day or 2 days and then go back for like that for almost a whole year. Almost a whole year. And I had it so good, I think, because of God, because I got to meet the main person that ran the whole hospital. And when I met her, I the way I met her in the elevator coming back to doing to start the treatment. And when I met her, man, I was treated like a queen. I had ice cream every day. I had sodas every day. I had pizza. They would bring me pizza. The nurses, they would bring me Kentucky Fried Chicken. They would, whatever they ordered, they would always order for me. And and then when my son's dad would come at nighttime, he would bring me food for dinner. And then they brought me in a Nintendo so my son wouldn't be bored. Movies. Nobody had all that, and nobody stayed with a patient the way I had my son's dad, my aide at the time, come and stay with me. Um, I had my niece come over and stay with me one time. Um, and they would get food. Like, I used to love the breakfast in the hospital. So I always ordered. They always knew my order. The person that would deliver, um, they all got to know me. Everybody got to know me. And they all room 24 was my room, or 23. It was something like that. Either 23 or 24. But that was the main room that would face the nurse's station and the elevator. And how they knew that I didn't want to be alone. At times I was alone, but not for long. They knew that I would always lay backwards on the bed, so my head would be on the feet. Excuse me, so I could watch all the people go by. I got to meet almost all the doctors, the nurses, and the aides that work to help get you up and everything. They all loved me. But I give all the praise to God and all the glory because I know He put these people in my life to take care of me so I would not be afraid. After I had got done yelling at the Lord and cussing Him out, that's when all the goodness started coming. And now that I look at my life back then, I'm like, wow, Lord, you were all in this. You I mean, why would they treat a Mexican like me? And I'm not trying to be racist, but there were people, older people that you could tell they had money, and they didn't get the treatment that I did. And I don't know, but I believe some people are being chased by God. God wants your attention, and stop and look at your life. Just stop and look at your life. And if He's looking for you, and you see that what you have, give Him thanks. Thank Him. Start little by little. Start thanking Him, then start thanking Him every day, and then maybe start reading the Bible. The Bible is very difficult. It really is. But I'm blessed that Rudy has bought all these books just to understand what God is trying to tell us. And it's not hard. It really isn't. After you see, and a lot of people call it a fairy tale book. It's not. God put all these people in the Bible so we could understand a lot of things. I can't go through it because it'd be a longer video. So with this, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. Please be grateful for your life. Please be grateful for your health. And if you guys leave me comments. If you don't watch my whole video, that's okay. But if you guys need prayer, um, me and Rudy would be great. You know, that's like an honor. If you guys say, you know, can you pray with me? Can you pray for me because of this and this and that? That'd be awesome. You guys take care. God bless, and I'll see you soon.